Hello, welcome back to Endless Legend. This is part 3. And here we continue the Cultist Reign of Terror. Or not so much. But we are probably about to fight these dragons. I don't know if he'll attack me. I don't know if he can attack me in my own land without declaring war. Looks like he wants to go for this, and I'm fairly sure he does. We're not going to have that. Also, we have money. Let's get a hero. So we could get a ranged, or we could get a support. Personally, I don't care for any of that. Let's buy ourselves, well, let's see which one's better. 128 life. They look identical. This one's exclusive. And he's also cheaper for some reason, so let's buy that one. This is not the same guy I have. Cool. Not that it matters, you can have multiple of the same hero. Let's assign a hero, Ozzik the Chosen, to my second army. And there he is, as you see his weird ass hat. He doesn't have any gear. We should probably fix that. But we have to be in our own zone, meaning we have to move one space. So let's do that real quick. We want to have our guy tip-top shape before we tussle with this freaking dragon. Let's give this guy a two-hander, actually. Wait, is that's a one-hander? That's what I want. And then we'll go tier 2, and he can have both of these. That should be perfect. If he comes from this village, he's going to regret it. He actually is coming from this village. It's pretty shocking, honestly. You know what, let's just declare war on him. Screw this guy. Yes, I will. I am bloodthirsty. I want his death. So, it is pretty in our favor. It's almost even, sadly, even though I have double the army. That's how good the Draken units are. I mean, look, he's got 354 life on his troops. My hero has 175. That's 228. That is 119. So my units are significantly weaker defensively. That is the benefit of the dragons. They're very tanky. But I think I have a pretty good army. Honestly, I think they're doing the right thing. I want to kill the hero off as soon as possible. His hero is the support unit. So I think killing the support unit first is best, since it's going to take ages to kill these tanky units anyway. But they will attack the first thing they can if they do. Like, if that's as far as they can move. They will attack the closest unit. And from these these reinforcement flags, I will be spawning my second army each turn. Some of the units will spawn, so you don't want to get these things surrounded by an enemy army. Like, if you're getting completely crushed and then they just surround this army, or the flags, your guys will just keep spawning into armies and dying, and you can't stop it. So you don't want to lose control of the battle and get completely overwhelmed. It's never a good thing. I think they're doing good. It's going to be a long time before we kill a guy with 410 life, but he is about halfway. Got a lot of guys on him now. And if your hero dies, but your army lives, then your hero gets resurrected. It doesn't die. But if your hero dies and your army dies, your whole army dies, including your hero. So as long as you can win the battle, it's not the end of the world if you lose your hero, because he'll just resurrect with your army. Which is probably what's going to happen here. I think I'm going to kill his hero. Yep, there his hero goes. But I'm not going to have enough time. It's phase 4 of 6 of combat. And these guys still have a lot of life. So I think they will live through and his hero will resurrect. With no life, of course. So when they attack again, I should be able to kill them. But it will take 2 turns to kill these guys. Or 2 attacks. Which is kind of annoying. But at the same time, getting these guys out of the way should make it easier for me to just conquer his land. And I think I might just go for his land after this. When your team loses their hero in their army, it's probably the best time to attack, I think. And I definitely have the force to do it. I mean, I have 8 units with 2 heroes, so that's 10 units total. Pretty powerful. So he lost 1 Draken, and just about lost the other one. I should be able to attack him again. No? Nope, that used my combat of both guys. So I guess I'll just end my turn. He'll probably run away. No, he won't run away. Alright. Back into combat we go. Oh wait, my guy leveled up. Might as well do that first. With this guy, I want to go down the left tree. Because there's 10% bonus to hero. Bonus life on units. Accessory slot. Defense on units. Reinforcement positions in garrison. And immunity to movement reduction in winter. And some defense. So this is definitely the combat-oriented tree. Because that's his class, and his class is a melee class. So, should be able to just one-shot his hero. Unless he does no damage. Like so. There we go. No? I guess he had more than 20 life. Not much though. He has 2 life left. And my guys are doing a terrible job of finishing them all. But I will be victorious here without much trouble. Now it's just a matter of finishing off this little tanky lizard man. He has 147 defense at the moment. That's a ton. But he is dead. He was completely overwhelmed. And that went quite well for me. The die booster is ended, but I can reactivate it. And I think I will. So we really want this, honestly. So once this is done, we'll have this, and that'll give me +2 army slots. And that will be quite helpful indeed. So this city is only being defended by 1 guy. This one's being defended by 3. That's probably his capital. I think it is, because that was 150 life. But if I siege it, he'll lose all production in his Fidzi, so all of these will stop doing anything. When you're under siege, this stops. So he will stop making money, he'll stop getting science from that city. It'll just generally be a real pain in his ass. And once this Barrow Street is done, my city should upgrade to level 2. It says over here, when I mouse over this, it says we'll upgrade to level 2 when surrounded by 4 level 1 districts. So that should be the 4th level 1. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. That should make my city grow in size. And my approval rating should go up because it has actually been turned into a proper tier 2 city. So that is always the goal of that. I think I'll just sell this bird. I don't think I need defense there anymore. So let's go here. He does have a pretty big defense force, but most of that is probably militia, so I should be okay. I hope. Although the dragons are quite tanky, so who knows how long it will take. At least sieging him will cut off his cities from doing anything productive. So sieging him is still a good idea, even if I couldn't win the fight. Ozek the Chosen has also leveled up. He'll go down the same tree. He has the same class, so he has the same set of skills. He has a particular set of skills. Oh, probably should have paid attention to that. This guy spawned, so I can sell him. So that's really all you want to do with these guys. Just keep selling the crappy ones that spawn. Making your own better ones out of your capital. That seems to be the way to do it. Let's add the central market as well. Since I don't need a third hero, I think I'll just speed up the central market for a few hundred. So that'll finish. The barrel streets will continue production. And then possibly I can... I don't even know. So yeah, this is the defense of the city. Just a second. Sell this last centaur here that just spawned. Yeah, this is the defense of the city. This little castle next to the 40. The 40 is the defense. This is the number of units that are defending it, including militia. So one of those is probably militia, one of them isn't. And that's that. And then I'm taking 15 a turn off of it per siege, per turn. And if you attack a city before this, that number is decreased to 0, any number that is left will be added onto the defense of the health of the units in the castle. So ideally, oh yeah, you want to take out all of the... You want to siege for as long as you can before you attack. So the defense of the units is less. But now I got that cold operator, which makes it so if winter does hit, my city will not be affected. So that is great news for me. We don't really need money production anymore, do we? So let's just keep one there. I don't really need any more in this either. So I think just boosting my population would be great. Bigger my city gets, the bigger... Oh, also, city has become tier 2. Now it says we'll upgrade to level 3 once surrounded by 4 level 2 districts. As you can see, my little spire thing has grown in size. So my city's now level 2. And my approval rating should be through the roof, yeah. Any negative approval rating is gone. I think I'll just activate all these boosters. 50% food on city, sure. 50%, or what is that? 25% attack on units? Sounds great. Alright. In my turn, I have no production. Let's just build some more fanatics and some more rumblers, because we can. Another guy to sell. Oh, one of the guys was a settler. I'll just auto-attack this, because quite frankly that's nothing. I'll crush that without any resistance. So he was trying to expand. Where's my army here? So that's what was in the city. A militia and a settler. So now I can take the city without any defense at all. And when I take a city, I burn it to the ground immediately. And I gain these stockpiles. And this instantly adds production to my city. So, if you want to stockpile these, and then you can just boost, like the end. If you go for a wonder at the end of the game, you can just stockpile those and boost the wonder out immediately, pretty much. A couple turns. From what I hear, that's pretty good strat. So now we can support our other guy here, who's still sieging the city. And I think I will actually send another unit. We shouldn't have too much trouble. I'm assuming 2 of these are militia, since that's his capital. I don't know what the other 2 would be. Some sort of dragon unit, obviously. And the defense is gone, so I think I'm going to run away for a minute. So I don't go into combat. Oh, I can actually have bigger army size now. So I can just throw this guy in here. Ideally, I'd want more troops, but I mean, I don't need it. And now that this guy's in the same region, we should be able to attack, and they would attack together. These are the reinforcements. This is the army that's going in. So he has 3 wyverns and a militia. Alright, let's do this. Wyverns are easier, actually, than his default units, oddly enough. Let's put our hero down here. And our big troll down here. there's some guys over there as well. These guys are Cavalry Slayer, I believe. These little... Yeah, Cavalry Slayer. So I don't want to attack these. I want to attack these. I have 3 different cavalry guys. Maybe I'll go him after that. Actually, I have 4 different cavalry guys. We'll do that. So I have all the cavalry go after the wyverns. Wyverns do have an AoE attack, which is pretty good. Keep getting more reinforcements, so we will swarm over them like goblins. Yeah, I got an overwhelming force here. I could have auto-resolved this if I wanted to, but I think if there's at least some defense, I should watch the combat. If it's just militia, I think I'd just auto-resolve, because quite frankly it's pointless to even worry about it. But you know, the wyverns gives us a chance, so best to make sure you do it correctly. The auto-resolve in this game is pretty fair. As long as if you have a strong army, it will take that into account. You know, it doesn't just screw you over like by default, like most games auto-resolve does. Like Mountain Blade Warband and Rome, Total War, maybe. Any of the Total War games, really. I seem to always get screwed over by auto-resolve if I use it. And there we go. That battle is done. And their city is no more. There's also a village we could pacify here if we so desire. I think I do. And we'll head towards their last region, I believe. Possibly not their last region, but it is a region I can see. So we leveled up. We can get 25 life on units. That sounds good. Tankier my guys are, the better. I have 1 capital of the 2 required to achieve a supreme victory. You have 1... Yeah, I got it. As does he, because we both have 1 capital. I didn't technically take their capital, I burned it to the ground, because that's this faction's thing. They can't take cities. They just burn them and make stockpiles out of their city. So if you're versing this team, you do not want to lose your city, because they will straight up burn it. And all of your hard work will never be recovered. So it could be pretty brutal, honestly. So we got another fanatic we can add to our army. Let's do that. We can meet up over here. And we'll have another big guy over here. And we can get another burrow. Well, the output isn't good, but I'll just put it here. Surround my original one. Just keep doing its thing. Just more rumblers, more fanatics. Since I don't have anything to build, give more life to my units. But this guy's leveled up. Excellent. Oops. There we go. He's got a group of 5. So this will make 6 for him. Oops. Surprised he can actually move that far. This guy needs 1 more unit as well to be full. So yeah, 2 armies of 6 is actually, I mean that's 12 obviously, but then it's actually 14 because I have 2 heroes. It doesn't count the heroes in the army, because there's 4 or 5, and then there's him. So there's actually 6 there. So I'll actually have 14 units walking around, which is, that's a lot of units. I've had armies of 9 before, which is pretty insane. For some reason he can't move. But it was actually armies of 10 because of the hero, so I had 20 guys in 2 armies. For whatever reason, my hero's stuck. That's weird. I'm not quite sure what's up with that. If I unassign the hero? Oh my god. Well, my army is stuck for some reason. I've never had that happen before. I may have to sell the army. Alright, well most of these units are crappy anyway. I'll take him. No, I can't take any of them. Alright. I'll sell the army. I just got a ton of gold for that, but I did just lose an army, so that kind of sucks. So, we will, let's just pay to get that going. Get more rumblers, more fanatics, and another fanatic. Another rumbler. So we'll have 3 fanatics, 3 rumblers for that army when that's finally done. I guess by the time that's done, I'll be attacking red. I don't think I'll need any more than this to finish off the dragons anyway. So that's fine. If that would have happened to me in a normal game, I would be quite upset. Because I would be down an army for no reason whatsoever. That's not a common thing, by the way. Like, that's never happened to me. I played this game a bit. Not a ton. But, you know. I've never been stuck on a tile before. Alright. Let's get up here. Actually. Might be able to search this. Yep. A little dust. I'll take it. Did we ever use that attack booster? Yeah. Yeah, we're using it. Okay. Good. Also, we have alchemical weapon upgrades, so we can actually go to our army thing, edit our units, and now you see we have these titanium claws, which are better than the default claws. These are 18 attack. These are 39. They do take 6 titanium to use, but could be well worth it, and I think it's actually well worth it. So I will apply that to all future units that are being made. I could go, this has stun, or this has sweep. I think I still like the AoE. Also, they can have a second slot thing. I didn't see that. So we'll do that as well. Alright, so we're gonna have to cancel all these queued ones. Unless I want to retrofit. I can retrofit one of the rumblers. These ones I can change. Because they haven't even started yet. So we'll go 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's army of 6. I'm just going to straight up siege the city because it's just one militia. I'll just auto-resolve. Piece of cake. Bob's your uncle. Etc. So that should be the dragons out of the game. I don't see any more dragon regions, so I think I'll keep moving that way. So once I end my turn, we'll see if the dragons died. Yeah, he owns 50% of the land. As do I, though. Empire of Angratad Draken has been defeated. So now it's just me and the Broken Lord. I can't see all his land, but it looks pretty big. Everything looks big compared to mine because I have one tiny region. But you know what they say, it's not about the size, it's how you use it. And that's not true at all, but you know. I like to pretend. As do a lot of people. There's a wild roaming army here. I will probably have to engage that. Unless he's gonna run in fear. Can't blame him. Pretty terrifying army I got. I don't know what to expect from the Broken Lords. You know, I haven't fought them yet at all. He could have a pretty strong army. Oh. There's a Broken Lord hero. With 1 unit. We'll potentially catch him out here and kill him. I think that would be a good idea. I'm going to declare war on them. He's trusting. He shouldn't be. I'll pay my influence. I can have plenty to spare. Alright. So now, hopefully we can kill him. If he attacks me, he's just suicidal. No, he's running, but he's not going to make it. Not a chance. Broken Lords are very good, but not this good. Look at the defense, 237. The 74 attack, 237 defense at the moment. It fluctuates depending on what terrain you're on, how high you are, etc. What morale of your troops is. So his defense will go down. It's now 125. No, those are 125. But I have an overwhelming amount of force, so I should be just fine. I probably should have went back home and retrofitted my guys as well, but I don't care that much. I think they'll be fine. They seem to be doing alright with the current weapons they have. So I don't think it's necessary. Still looks like I got lucky and managed to catch his hero out with like minimal army. Both of them will die someday. I just did 0 with like 3 guys. Cool. And we get to 10 titanium from the ruin next to it. Excellent. Queenslayer leveled up as well. Actually, since he's not anywhere, I can upgrade his stuff. We get better shields, and we have better weapons, so let's equip those. Oh, wrong one. That's the two-hander. I could also use glass steel. There's 2 different types of armor for armor and weapons for these tiers. So there's glass steel and titanium for this one. This gives 6 defense and 10. I'm not sure what that is. Damage. 10 damage. Okay. 10 damage % on unit. Or you could go for this and get just more defense in general. I think for this case I will go for more attack. More damage is good. That looks right. Yep. Alright, do I have an army I can assign him to yet? Maybe. Oh yeah, plenty. Alright, let's assign the hero Queenslayer to this army. So these rumblers actually have to be retrofit for some reason. Oh yeah, one of them does. That's right. So I'll pay the retrofit cost, it's small. And now I have pretty good units here. I could make my way over to the Red's land. I could potentially go the other way as well. It's not that big of a world. But here's the city. That actually might be his capital right there. So I think I might just keep going. I was going to end the video pretty soon, but I think I might be able to finish this game within 10 minutes or even 5. If that's his capital. Just because I can. Let's go all in on everything. We got tons of influence. So all I really have to do is take this guy's capital and I win the game. So potentially this could be his capital. He has 150 life. And 4 defenders, leading me to assume it might be. But it's only got 3 population, so I don't know. But population by Broken Lords is done far differently than it is normally. Population by me is affected by food. Broken Lords don't have food. You have to buy your settlers or your village workers with gold. So, not necessarily better. It's great for making like an instant city. Like if you settle a city and you have the money, you can put like 3 or 4 population into it immediately. But later on it gets spendy. And sometimes it just tends to be better to have food. Just depends on how you play, what you're playing, etc. So we'll let that whittle down away on the defense of the city while this army moves over. I got alchemical armor too. I'll go for nameless guards just 'cause I've never even seen him before. Probably won't see him by the end of the game, but that's fine. So this, no. I don't think we'll actually get to use that by the end of this game. So I'll just go for more life on my units. Because that will immediately affect my units as to where I would have to go back to my land to equip a trinket for the slot I just unlocked. So I won't unlock that slot. Fanatic is done. Cool. Can also do another burrow. City's getting quite large. We'll have this guy go this way. But as you see, once this team gets going, it's pretty good. You got pretty good military. You got a good way of getting gold because you can sell your units that you're generating from villages, and your influence is through the roof if you're doing it correctly. So it's a great team. They can be shut down. It's kind of like Venice in Civ 5, I will say. Another comparison to Civ 5, surprise. If you shut down Venice's trade routes in Civ 5, like if you just completely close down their trade routes, that's their benefit. You know, they get tons of trade routes. So this one's kind of, these are kind of my trade routes, these villages. If you go around pillaging all of my villages, I would be probably at a severe deficit, I'd say. I wouldn't have enough workers to keep my my city afloat. I'd probably have to have everything in gold just to stay positive, and then it would kind of screw me over. But in a single player game, that's a multiplayer tactic really, but a single player shouldn't have to worry about that. I'll pacify this village just because I can. I guess I could take this unit. And here we go. This is going to be a big one. This could potentially be difficult. I'll just let them do whatever they want. I'm not too worried about it. It says his army's pretty big, but I don't see him defeating me with it. Most of it's militia. Militia's not very good. They're just there to beat shields, basically. But he does have a lot of these stalwarts, which are pretty good. The damage isn't amazing, but the defense is. They're quite tanky, just like armor-wise, I think they're better than the Draken, but life-wise, they're nowhere near the Draken in defense. So, they're good and bad. My guys are pretty tanky as well. And they still have pretty high attack. My hero buffing helps. At least I have 338 life now, the Rumblers. With that plus 50 life bonus. So we might not kill all their guys in one combat phase, like full set. So we may have to attack them again to finish off the remaining guys. Possibly. I think some of these might live. Like this one hasn't been touched yet, it's phase 4 of 6. And considering how tanky they are, they probably will live. So I'll have to attack them again to finish off the stragglers. Which is no big deal. I got nothing but time. Although I am trying to finish this video off, so it's not too long, so hopefully this doesn't take too much time. This is just a small game. I mean, you can have a lot more players. You can have a way bigger world. I mean, I'm not going to, obviously, for recording purposes. It would take years to finish a game. Not literally, but I mean, it'd take a very long time. I don't tend to like to put it in the biggest map possible. Just because it takes way too much time. I have a lot of games I play, and a lot of games to play, so I don't like doing everything like that. Alright, they're both about to die. I'm just going to auto-resolve. I lose nothing. As expected. I could probably just take the city here, since there's no defenders. Excellent. I'm going to attack this one too, just because I can. And I'm going to auto-resolve. Piece of cake. There's another city down. One of those might have been the capital. Not sure. Yep, that top one was the capital. So there you go. Destroyer has achieved a supremacy victory. So yeah, that was a game of Endless Legend as the Cultists. Smaller game, but it's pretty good. They play pretty well. I like their play style, but I do see their weaknesses as well. In multiplayer, they could definitely be very bad. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, or these sets of videos, I guess. I really like Endless Legend, and I'll probably be making more videos of it in the future. So if you like it, cool. If you don't, sorry, but to watch it, I guess. I'll be putting out Lord of the Rings videos as per normal, in case you're not interested in the other stuff. But yeah, we'll see you next time. Take care.